Hey guys, it's Josh from Public Affairs. I decided to come out here today to the WeCar carpool lot out here over by Tennessee Towers, and to give you a little bit of an understanding of how this new system works. Earlier this year, the state of Tennessee moved from the NVM carpool system to the Enterprise rental system that is known as the WeCar carpool sharing program. And there have been a few issues with it. It's been a little bit hard to figure out, and so we thought that it would be beneficial to come out here and show you a little bit of how it works. So what we want to do is we want to cover 3 different steps really while you're here. We want to show you how to reserve a car online, we want to show you how to pick up the car, and how to return the car after a successful trip in the field. So we're going to head back upstairs now. I'm going to show you how to reserve it, and then we're going to come down here and we're going to get going on checking the car out and returning it. Alright, the first part of the WeCar process is reserving your vehicle online. What you see here is the WeCar.com website. If you will come here and input your member ID and password, which your member ID is your driver ID number that comes in your WeCard packet, and you may have to establish a password the first time that you use this, but once you do so, it'll give you the option to log in. You'll just put the member ID and the password and press go. It may take just a minute, but this page will load. And what you have here is a pretty detailed inventory of the vehicles that are available for you to check out. On the right side here, you'll see the prices that are listed. These are all at a state discounted rate. You'll see the types of vehicles. We have some Nissans and some Volkswagens. And here you'll see the times that are available for checkout, and it's color coordinated based on this grid in the bottom left of when the cars will check out and whether or not there will be available vehicles at that time. Now, you can check the availability of the time period that you need, but over here on the left, you'll just input your dates and your current location and the types of vehicles that you'd like to search, and it will tell you which ones are available in the time window that you prefer. So, once you determine, say we desire to take a Nissan Altima, you will come over here to the right and press select, and it will open up this screen here. That will confirm the dates that you want it, will tell you the total price, and then here at the bottom right you can reserve it, or you can go to the left and cancel and choose another vehicle. Once you reserve it, it will be locked in and will be yours, and you'll just have to return it at the time that you specify as your desired end time. We're going to head downstairs now, and we're going to go back out to the blue lot and show you how to pick up the car. The first part of picking your car up from the blue lot is to go up to the driver's side windshield and scan your WeCard on the card reader that's in the windshield. And you'll go up and you'll put your card over it and wait till the light turns yellow. When the light turns yellow, quickly remove your card and wait till the light turns green. Once the light is green, you'll be able to get into the car. So you've scanned your card and you've gotten your WeCard. Now there are a few things in the glove box that you need to know about. Inside this black box here, you will pull out your key fob. Now, you won't need this to start your car, but while on your trip, you'll need to use it to open and lock your vehicle. It also has a button for opening the trunk, as well as an alarm. Now, you'll see on the back that there's a little slide button. If for some reason you determine that you need a key for your vehicle to open the door or whatever, you can depress the little black button here. It's a little slider, and pull out the key. Okay? Like I said, you won't need this to start the vehicle, but you may need it on your travels. So you've got your keys. The other thing you need to know is that there's a pouch with 2 other cards in here. The first card that you'll need to know about is the Voyager gas card. Now, the Voyager gas card can be used at gas stations across the state to purchase gas for this vehicle. You'll want to make sure that you fill this vehicle up before you come back. Otherwise, you will be financially penalized, and so you'll want to do that. But there are a list of the types of gas stations that accept Voyager on the back of this little pouch here. The other card you need to know about is the State of Tennessee WeCar Pass. This pass allows you to open the automatic gate upon your return. You won't need it when you leave because it's motion activated, but when you come back, just scan this card on the front of the gate and it'll open up to let you back into the lot. So for right now, we're going to leave this in the glove box. Now you got to start the engine. We've got, it'll tell you on the front of the dash here that you have to depress the brake and then hold in the start-stop engine button until you hear the engine kick in. It is an automatic ignition, so you won't actually need a key to start. But what you'll do, depress the brake and then hold down this button until the car starts. Now, you have radio controls, air conditioning, you have an audio input for your iPod. So go ahead, adjust your mirrors, get all your air control done, and then you're ready to take off. We've pulled back in, we got through the gate, we parked back in the spot that we got the car from, and now we are almost ready to turn it back over. There were a few things that we learned while on the trip. A couple things we want to point out to you. First, if you don't have a car that has a keyless ignition, you might not know that the way you turn this car on is by pressing the start-stop engine button. There have been some problems with that on this trip. Other things you might need to know, there's not a manual in the glove box, so if you have a problem on your trip that you need a manual for, you need to call the number on the back of the WeCar card. One more thing that we found out is that if you just need to keep this gear shift on the right side. There's a way that it'll move vertically and there's a way that it'll move horizontally. Just move vertically with it and it'll be fine. That's the best way to not mess up the car. So stay on the right side, move it just vertically up and down. Again, when you get out at the locations, don't lock the car with the WeCard. Lock the car with the car keys. Otherwise, you'll have to call tech support and they'll have to unlock it for you. So we're almost finished now. We have a couple more steps to do, and then we're ready to turn it over. I'm the junk in the trunk. I'm a direct byproduct of a week-long excursion in East Tennessee. You left me in here when you decided to return your WeCar. That's okay. I'm a $50 fine waiting to happen. So before you leave, before you scan your card, why don't you remember to get all the stuff out of the trunk and out of the inside of the car. Alright, so we've successfully cleaned out the car. We have parked it. The last thing that you got to make sure you do is that even if you've only driven a couple miles, you have to fill the car back up with gas. The gas card is in the glove box. We showed you that earlier. Make sure that you fill it up. Again, that's another $50 fine if you don't do that. So make sure you do that, and if you are otherwise prepared, then all you got to do is get your WeCard out, and we got to scan it one more time, and we'll be ready to go, and you will have successfully completed your first venture with the new WeCar carpool sharing process. Alright guys, we're finished up with the WeCar tutorial video. If you have any other questions, there is an 800 number on the back of your WeCard that you can call to get help. There's also a support email address at wecar@wecar.com. You can have answers to your questions there. There will probably be some policies and procedures that are THDA specific that will be coming out soon. So keep your eyes out for those, but we wish you safe travel, and we hope that you enjoy your experience with the WeCar system.